Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. As the Roman writer Publius said, si vis pacem, para bellum. That means if you want peace, prepare for war. And that is exactly what Germany is doing. It's recently changed its constitution, the constitution that's been in place now for 80 years since the end of the Second World War. A constitution imposed upon it by the Allied powers, of course. Well, now Germany really is one of the new Allied powers, a very NATO-y member, and it's enjoyed the peace being brought by membership of NATO for 80 years. But until recently, it wasn't allowed to expand its army more than a nominal defensive force, and it certainly wasn't allowed conscription. About 2 weeks ago, they changed their constitution. They had the elections, they lost a load of people, and before the new people could be installed, they had the vote on this. They needed a 60% margin. They knew they wouldn't get it once the new people went in, so they had it in the interregnum, and it passed. And so Germany are upping their defence spending significantly. Indeed, this is causing some consternation on the left in Germany. But even they are not prepared to stand in the face of the German people and say, no, we're not going to defend ourselves from the Russians. Wouldn't be the first time the Russians have caused problems for the German people. Although, in fairness, at the time, they deserved it. But that was all 80 years ago, and everything's forgotten about, and we're all friends now. Apart from the Russians and the Germans, who don't think we'll ever be friends properly. Hey-ho, life moves on. However, beyond upping their army, beyond increasing the spend, the German authorities are now looking seriously about conscription, and they're looking at bringing in already a conscripted force to get them in, get them trained, so that there's a build-up of power before it's absolutely necessary. Now, at the moment, they're not bringing them in. They're not going to bring them in as full-time soldiers. It's going to be a few weekends, the odd week here through the year, a kind of territorial force as we used to have in Britain under the TA. But it gives them some start to formal military training. They're not mucking about. The Germans arming and conscripting. It all happened a long time ago, didn't it? I wonder how this one's going to end. France, of course, are getting worried and nervous. A very powerful Germany on their doorstep. They want to hope that the Germans are going to face east, not west, again. And, of course, in about a year and a half's time, Britain will have to go in and save the French from the Germans again, probably. Not in war, you understand, just because of all the mess up that's going to be made with the economy. But, hey, who knows what's going to happen. This time, I think I'll back the Germans. Anyway, there we go. Changing the constitution so that you can have a militaristic Germany. Deary me. Do you know, history does go in cycles, doesn't it? Thanks very much. Bye.